Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Minnesota Twins and the Detroit Tigers. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Ready to go? Here's the veteran outfielder, Harrison Bader.
The left fielder, Harrison Bader.
Late on that fastball.
0-1. One and one.
There's now 2 balls and a strike.
That's the ball.
Outside. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play.
One strike
like that.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. McKinstry gets under it. Brings it in. And there's one down. Here's Byron Buxton. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports, too. There's a strike.
Wow, no fair right there.
0-1.
I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that off. He's going to have to tip the cap on the court.
That's 3.
Came out of a slider, and there's 2 gone. Well, now here's Carlos Correa with a chance to.
Runner, he's going, he's going.
Picks up for a strike.
He's safe.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Vierling makes the grab. And that is that. Back here in Detroit, and on the hill, Pablo Lopez.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working. If he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
1 strike.
Matt Vierling, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Hey!
Strikeout.
Batting second, the second baseman.
Here's Gleyber. There's the strike. Swing and a miss as he was late.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Say!
2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. There's the swing and a miss.
0-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout, and you get your chance. Go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. And we're back. Second inning set to go. Here's the second baseman, Cody Clemens. Flaherty measures 6 feet 4 inches. 29 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. And he steps off. Flaherty back to work. He swings and misses at the first pitch.
No ball.
0-1.
1 strike.
Back to the mound. It hit him. The throw is
Yeah,
still in
got it.
time. And that's out number 1 on a tough play. Here's Royce Lewis.
Hup.
Slider right there.
0-1.
Second inning here. No score. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Carpenter under it. 2 down. Ryan Jeffers at the
Batting
plate.
eighth, the catcher, Ryan Jeffers.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
No ball. 1 strike. That's a ball. 1 ball. 1 strike.
Swing and a foul out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching it.
Swinging. Back at Comerica
Leading
Park.
up.
Bottom of the
Fourth
second.
baseman,
And here
the left
is
fielder,
Riley Green.
Green.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch, especially with that velocity.
Making
That is
4
it. The first
strikeouts in a
baseman.
row. Just cruising along.
Torkelson.
Spencer
1-0.
Torkelson, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Fastball for a strike at 95. Swing and a miss.
1 ball.
Base
2
is
strike.
empty.
Strike.
Another straight strikeout.
Batting sixth, the third
Jack
baseman,
McKinstry, the next to hit.
Henry.
Big swing and a miss.
0-1.
In the air out to center. Buxton moves under it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. And welcome back to the
Leading off for
ballpark.
Minnesota,
On to
the
the
first
third
baseman,
inning.
Ty
And now for the Twins,
France.
Ty France.
One ball,
Outside low,
no strike.
And it's 1-0. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. So the lineup flips over. Now Harrison Bader,
left field,
1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a ground ball. Throw on to Torkelson, and Bader is set down. This is Willie Castro. He's 0 for 1. Late on that fastball.
No ball.
Just a bit
1
tardy
strike.
there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Swing and a miss.
Woo.
Missed that by a mile.
No ball.
Count is
2
0-2.
strikes.
Swing.
Strike.
Throw it in, that's a strikeout. Bottom of the inning.
Leading up
Now the
for
DH.
the Tigers, the designated hitter,
Yeah, that's fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
You know, Boog, every team has a hitter's meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talk about.
Catcher has it, fires the first.
You're out.
Got him. One away on the strikeout. And here's the catcher, Jake Rogers. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Still tied at 0. Last of the third. And
Hey,
a swing and a
two.
miss there.
Another 0-2
Oh,
count
two.
right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go.
Strike.
One, it's a strikeout.
batting ninth,
Here's
the
Baez.
shortstop, Javier Baez.
And there's a foul ball. 2 out, space is empty. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Got it. How about that? It's an immaculate inning. Back here in
Leading
Detroit
off for the
as
Twins,
we go to the top of the
center
fourth.
fielder,
And now for the
number
Twins,
25,
Byron
Byron
Buxton.
Buxton.
Sliced hard but foul.
Well, these Twins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Outside low, and that's ball 1.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Here's Carlos Correa. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Now it's the second baseman.
Batter, the second baseman, Cody
0 for 1, he grounded out his
Clemens.
first at bat. That one pulled foul. Now 5 strikeouts for him in the man. And now Royce Lewis, a single his first time. Ball 1, no strikes.
2.
Runner, runner, runner.
The pitch. There goes the runner. On strikes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Bottom of the 4th. Here's the center fielder, Matt
The center fielder, Matt Yearling.
Strike.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
No ball.
These
1 strike.
Tigers, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats. And I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
Just misses without.
Well, that's
1 ball, 2 strike.
0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off the pitch.
Okay.
Now back.
Labor Torres up to the plate.
Labor Torres.
And a foul ball. This one in the air, right field. Walner on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2. Kerry Carpenter.
The right fielder,
getting
number
ready to
30,
hit.
Kerry Carpenter.
Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Now a screamer into the outfield. Drops into the glove. And that ready now for the 5th inning. And now the right fielder, Matt Walner. Flaherty back to work. That's down and in.
Well, these Twins, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Ripped on the ground to second. Torres.
You're out.
First. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Now
Up
back.
next for Minnesota, Ryan Jeffers. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
0-1.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
And that gets down for a base hit. And they have their first hit since the 2nd inning.
Now back. The first baseman.
And next for Minnesota, Ty France. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And the
That's a
first
ball.
pitch misses for ball 1. That clips the corner.
1-1.
At first, 1 gone. Late
Up.
with the swing there.
1-2.
And that one is lifted in the air. Carpenter. And there's 2 away. So the batting order turns over. Here's the left fielder, Harrison Bader. On a line out towards center. Dive in, it gets down. Could be extra bases. Rounds 3rd, headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Castro. The batter
No ball.
now as he
1
swings
strike.
and misses for strike 1. That's
Ball.
off the mark, and it's 1-1.
1 ball. 1
He's
strike.
great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And that is out of play. 2 outs and a runner at 3rd. We're at the top of the 5th. Cut on a miss. And it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. And we're back.
Leading
Ready to
up
go
for
for the
the
last
Tigers,
half of the inning.
the left
Riley
fielder,
Green.
Riley Green.
That's
Strike
in there,
one.
and that is strike one. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Waits at the strikeout. And now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. Swing and a miss, strike one.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
0-2.
That's a strikeout. And he keeps putting up the K's. That's number 11. Zach McKinstry digs in now. Out front with the swing, and that is strike one.
1 strike.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Just misses
that's
the
a ball.
mark outside the zone.
Did it go?
To go after it. The third, and he won a round. Not an easy call there. Back at Comerica Park. All set for the top of the 6th. And now for the Twins, Byron Buxton. Started
1 ball,
to swing,
no strike.
held up.
That pitch wasn't even close, and they still got a check swing out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment and make it fast.
Swings through that.
1-1. Nope,
That's off
that's
the
away.
outside edge. Ball 2. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very...
Runner. Ball outside. Saves the second with a stolen base. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's strike 2.
So now his
1 ball,
has been
2
really
strikes.
impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
The shortstop takes the ball. Runner at second, nobody out. Next
Ball
pitch
3.
is outside.
Counts full. Strike.
And now here is Cody Clemens. 0-2 in this one. And
Nope,
that
that's off the
misses.
plate.
Ball 1. Buxton, the runner at second with 1 away. He was
Strike
late
1.
there, strike 1.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 1-2 now. They
Ball.
tried to get him to chase on a slider.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got it away. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And at second. Swing and a ball popped up. Torkelson makes the grab for the second out. Down the third baseman, Royce Lewis. In the air, out towards left center, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. We only go bottom 6. Now here is Colt Keith. Swing and a miss.
When a guy's throwing first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Ball
That's
2.
inside. 2-1. Tap foul at the plate. On the ground right side. On to France.
He's out.
And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth.
The catcher, number
Next for
34.
Detroit, Jake Rogers.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And there's the strike.
No ball. One
Home
strike.
team down a run here in the bottom of the sixth. That one
No,
outside.
that's a ball.
And the count is 1-1. Late that time,
Woo.
it's strike 2.
1 and 2.
Lopez swing and a miss. 13 strikeouts now. He's putting together an
Now
impressive
batting,
outing.
the shortstop,
Now it's
Javier
Javier Baez.
Baez.
And a foul ball. 2 outs. Swings and misses. Went with the sweeper.
0 and 2. Did he
Tries
go?
to hold up, appeal to first, and no swings as James Kingsley. The
Ball two.
shortstop takes the ball.
2 and 2.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Walner coming on, and he makes the catch. And that ends the top of inning number 7. And now for the Twins, Matt Walner. Pounding ball here, rolls foul.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now, this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there. This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. He'll circle the bases. It's 2-0. And now the Twins catcher, Ryan Jeffers, 1 for 2.
Now pitching for
So the
Tigers.
closer summoned from the bullpen,
Number
Kane.
23.
Just trying to keep this one
Tommy.
close here, and this is where a
Kane
bullpen
lead.
can give their players a chance to
Ball,
fight back
inside.
into the game.
First pitch just misses. The pitch
Up.
behind with that swing. It's strike
1 ball. 1 strike.
Come on and missed 96.
1 ball. 2 strike.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the top half of inning number 7.
That's 3.
Riders got us for strike 3. Top France will hit next. And it's fouled away. And he swings through that one.
Well, you got the hitter
No
already
ball. 2
chasing
strike.
that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone.
Strike.
Just swing and miss, and get through this at bat.
He goes down looking. 2 down, base is empty. And now Bader up to the plate. Swing
Up.
and a miss, and that one missed by a
0 and 1.
ton.
1 and 1.
And that is ball 1. Smoked on the ground a second. Sends it to
He's
first.
out.
Bader is out. 3rd out. Back here in Detroit, bottom of the 7th. And now the center fielder, Matt Vierling.
Vierling. Now pitching for the Twins. Number 48.
Fouled off down the right side.
Well, these Tigers, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today. And
And a swing and a miss. 1 away. Here comes Gleyber Torres. Foul ball there.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
The Tigers hitless so far in the game. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Good take by Torres.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next pitch a slider that misses outside. Bullpen throwing beat. Now here is Perry Carpenter. Still no hits on the board. One out away. Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And it's out of here. To the home for a homer. Their first hit finally comes on a homer. And they're on the board. It's 2-1. Riley Green up now for the Tigers. On the ground, right side. Here's the tag.
On the tag, he's out.
And the inning is over. Ready to begin the 8th. Now the number 2 hitter, Willie Castro. Canely back to work. Line drive, base hit. And aboard on the leadoff single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
No ball, 1 strike.
Down the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Way out front for strike 2.
0-2.
2 really good back-to-back sliders.
Runner.
Runner takes off.
Strike.
Loaded second and great jump. And here comes Carlos Correa. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
You see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
That one fouled off.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it's going to be Cody Fleming. And that is downstairs. Ball 1. Runner at second. 2 down. And there's the ball. Almost got him. So now
that's
2
4.
on.
Take your base.
And 2 outs.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Royce Lewis, the next to hit. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
No ball. 1 strike.
And that one fouled off. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second.
Runner.
The pitch. Both runners on the move. Swing and a miss. And that is that. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the first baseman. Spencer Torkelson. Fought off foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. Strike 2.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Missed with a changeup. Now 1-2.
That's 3.
Go up the ladder for the K. At the plate.
Now batting, third baseman. Head trade. Now pitching for Minnesota. Number 44.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Holding on to a 1-run lead near the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Strike!
Short the bunt and missed it. And it's 0-2. Second out. Next is the
Now
Tigers
batting,
DH.
the designated hitter.
Late swing, foul to the left. Sands, 27 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2018.
Well, this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. But he needs to just take a deep breath, relax,
1 and 2.
let it naturally happen.
Pitch
2 balls,
misses.
2 strikes.
Now 2 and 2.
Swing
For the K. And he's all set for the start of the inning. And now for the Twins, Matt Wallner. A swing and a miss, and that's strike
0-1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Baez fires
Yep,
over to
he's
first.
out.
And a quick out, number 1. So up next for Minnesota, Ryan Jeffers. Back to right. Carpenter pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. And now the first baseman, Ty France. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. In the air, right field, Carpenter. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Last chance for the home team. And now the catcher comes up to him. Rogers. Now a move being made for a pitch hitter. Wenzel Perrin. A critical at bat in this game for him.
Strike 1.
Fun and missed it. It's 0-1. And that's outside. Swings and misses. 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And downstairs.
2 and 2.
Ground ball right side. Clemens. In play.
That'll do,
At
Big.
first,
That'll
they
do.
get the leadoff man of the night.
For the Tigers,
Now it's
the
Baez.
shortstop, Javier Baez.
There's the
Strike
swing
1.
and a miss. Crowd locked
No
in
ball.
right now.
1 strike.
1-run game here in the ninth. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Buxton sprinting after it. Pulls it
That'll
down,
do,
he
Big.
makes the catch.
That'll do.
And there's 2 down. So last chance for the Tigers. Here's the center fielder, Matt Vierman.
Number 22.
3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3.
Yeah.
Swings
Yes.
through that one for strike 1.
0 and 1.
Trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. They're down to their
0-2.
final strike. And
1 and
that
2.
skips into dirt. The Tigers down to their final strike.
Strike.
And that's the ball game. Lopez with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long